This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
Bobby, I didn't think I'd ever need to tell you this, but I would be a bad parent if I didn't. Soccer was invented by European ladies to keep them busy while their husbands did the cooking.
Fine. If you're a superhero, what were you in prison for?
Integrity. I made a vow to have peace, no matter how many people I have to kill to get it.
You know, it's funny.
What?
You're a wiener!
I'm about to bang your ass, and you're asking me for help?
Bang my ass?
Yeah, bang your ass.
Okay. You mean, okay. I've never heard it said that way.
What? Bang?
You mean beat me up?
You stole fizzy lifting drinks. You bumped into the ceiling, which now has to be washed and sterilized, so you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
You're listening to Comic Can Coozie, your weekly podcast for all your geeky garbage, kitschy comedy, and nerdy news. I'm Cole.
And I'm Adam's mom, Tayler. Just kidding. Adam just decided to... You know what? That's the weirdest thing. That is the third acquaintance and or friend today that said that they're doing Mother's Day shit. I thought that was crazy.
Yeah, because it was yesterday.
Right. So what the hell?
I don't know.
I mean, I said I'm doing Mother's Day shit on Mother's Day.
What'd you do?
Because I'm not... Well, my dad cooked dinner.
Okay.
I went over to their house for dinner, and oh my gosh.
Is your dad a good cook?
He's not bad.
Is your mom a good cook?
Yeah, she's a good cook.
I was hanging out with Josh Stevens, and he brought up for like the 100th time about how his mom was just an awful cook.
Oh, shit.
And I thought that was kind of funny.
You know,
I mean, he brings it up often.
Because I'm sure he's gone over to parents' friend's house, and he's just like, fuck, this is so good compared to like what. I mean, I love a humble mom like yours when she was all like, oh, this isn't very good, and just was fucking awesome, you know? But no, like, I will say this. I mean, I'm sure like your mom and every other cook, they make stuff that's really good and then make stuff that's like, I don't know about that.
Like fish stew.
Ooh, your mom makes fish stew?
Yeah. Like with cod and potatoes. It's a creamy.
Oh, okay.
It's a
maybe.
But the cream is all thin and runny. There's like bacon bits in there that aren't really cooked enough.
Not your favorite.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, so my dad cooked. He did like what they do at what do you call the Space Aliens when you get the loaded baked potato?
Okay.
That's what he did, like a potato bar kind of thing.
Something pretty simple, easy.
Simple, yeah, and just the food was good. And
that's good.
My niece, she did she wanted to help make dessert, so she did a kind of a dump cake. Have you heard of this?
No.
Where essentially you just dump a bunch of shit in a pan and you bake it. Like it's a cake. So you take a box cake, you dump that in. Usually you have a fruit filling. In this case it was pumpkin filling.
Okay.
Pumpkin spice, whatever, and then you dump a white cake on top with butter on top of it, and then everything kind of bakes together. It's really simple to do, but they used evaporated milk.
Okay.
And so I took a bite of this. It was good. It was fine. It was super sweet, though. Really super fucking sweet. My sister was eating it, too, and she's like, oh, this isn't very good. We should have used sweetened condensed milk instead. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? That would have been just ridiculous. That would have been, like, you could have a tablespoon. That's it. That's how sweet it would have been. It would have been terrible.
All right.
So, I don't know. Everything else was good, though. And then what else did we do this week, Cole? Should we talk about sports or should we wait for that one?
Well,
just how you got annihilated.
Yeah, let's wait. Yeah,
but I guess the beginning of the week, I talked about going to a show I was doing a show with this band from Reno, Nevada called Boss's Daughter, and I usually don't party with the bands afterwards or hang out with the bands afterwards, but right. I had the day off. After I had Tuesday off, so I said, fuck it, I'm gonna go hang out with these guys. And we went over to the guy that put the shows on House and just hung out with the guys, and we were just chatting it up and sharing stories and drinking, having a good time. It was fucking cool, man. It was super, super cool.
Cool.
Just to hang out with those dudes. But yeah, anybody out there wants to check out a fun band for for shits and giggles, check out Boss's Daughter. I think they'd like it.
Cool.
Yeah, so cool dudes, just humble as fuck. Love it.
Nice.
And that's the other thing too. Like in this day and age, touring. Like who the fuck is touring anymore? Just with the cost of everything. And just that bands are still out doing that is fucking impressive to me. Just touring out of a fucking van, fucking cool, man. Mad respect to anybody that does that.
Well, sounds fun.
Yeah, it was. It was great.
Yeah, we wound up going to. I got off work the other day, and you said you were going to. Where was it? Buffalo Wild Wings?
Yes,
with Jeffrey.
I popped in there, and I saw that the bubble hockey was up and running again. So I immediately called Jeffrey. I said, Jeffrey, bubble hockey's working. Let's go out to eat tonight.
And you're like, you got a hold of me, and I was like, I don't want to go eat at Buffalo Wild Wings, but I do kind of want to play bubble hockey.
If you do.
And then I got there, and I was like, God, my fucking feet are killing me. Like I'd been working.
Yeah.
And I think I was on a double shift that day.
Shit.
And so we sat down. We ate some very inexpensive food, but food that wasn't very good, I guess, is how I would put it.
Inexpensive food, but it wasn't very good.
Like, it didn't cost a lot, so that was nice.
Yeah.
I got a burger, 6 boneless wings, and a beer for $19. But the food wasn't good. You know what I mean?
Okay. I see what you're saying. Because when she said, "Goddamn," I about got a boner right there, Cole. When she was like, I mean, nothing to do with her, just with the food. When she's like, "Do you want for an extra $1 bone?" I thought she was gonna say bone-in wings, and I'm like, "Fuck yeah, for $1!"
It would have been better if they were bone-in.
Of course, they would have been.
But
they were bad, though.
They weren't bad.
I like the tots, honestly.
I thought that I didn't like the tots very much.
I liked whatever the shit, the dry rub they had on it was fucking good.
The tots themselves were fine. It was that chicken.
Chicken.
Did you think that it smelled like cat food?
No.
It didn't.
I don't know.
It smelled like cat food or tuna fish or something.
It was the. Fuck, we're out of.
It was chicken of the sea.
Shit, we're out of chicken. We're gonna have to throw the tuna on there. Maybe. I don't know.
But Jeffrey was like, "Yeah, this waitress ain't that bad." And the second he said that, she just disappeared pretty much forever.
Didn't break. We were ready for our tickets. Like, God damn it.
We were ready for our tickets for a good 20
minutes.
But
I think honestly, it had to do with our previous couple of experiences there haven't been great with service. They just totally forgot about us, and like that's the thing I don't understand. I'll never understand about a waiter or waitress with a guy like me that likes to go out and have a bunch of beer. Why the fuck would you not be coming around to make sure that person's beer is always full? Because you're making money on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy to me. So I don't know.
So then we went and played bubble hockey.
Yes, we did.
Jeffrey won both of the games he played.
He was undefeated, man.
I lost to Jeffrey by 1.
Cole.
Then I lost to you by 2.
Timeout, Cole. Cole, you technically got 1 point because Jeffrey in your game was an overtime win or an overtime loss.
Oh, yeah. Hockey rules.
But you still lost.
Yeah, I still lost. But, yeah, so I lost both games, which kind of sucked.
Yeah.
And then we went that game between you and me.
That was fun.
But how long did that go?
Well, it pissed me off because
it went to the third period.
So
we were in the third period ended, but you can't
bubble hockey
end the game until someone scores a goal. So you were up 1. I could have tied it.
Yes.
And we played for about 20 minutes trying to get.
You think it was?
Yeah.
Because man, I don't remember, and I'm wondering if the bubble hockey that we played in the cities and in Vegas, if it was higher up, because that thing felt so low to the ground, and my back was just killing me.
Mine too.
I'm like, God damn, this is fun, but this sucks.
Yeah, it was really low to the ground. Like we were bent nearly in half just to play that shit.
I think they need to put that on a few cinder blocks, take it to the bar, and tell those kids to fuck off. Kids can't play this no more. Those are the rules.
What's wrong with you? Jesus.
Had a burp. Jeez. God, Cole.
Yeah, and we went down to our place tavern and played some asshole.
You know what? If that game, and you know this, Cole, you fucking know this. If that game was just based on 5-pointers, I think you'd be crushed.
Probably, but you
have to be good at hitting them all.
You cannot add, apparently. Taylor, we're you have to hit
tell
four.
people what
you
asshole
have to,
is. Tell people
asshole is a game. It's like cornhole.
But it's also like 301 darts.
Yeah, kind of like 301 darts. You have to get 40 points exactly. If you don't, you got to go back to 20. If you go over, you got to go back to 22.
But you're also playing on a vertical
surface.
Yeah.
Well, that's like how it's like darts.
Right, but not like cornhole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It said it's on a wall. They should
People
know that.
might not know what they're trying to visualize it, Cole.
Anyway, so we're throwing these beanbags at this pyramid with these 3 holes in it. There's 5 points, 3 points, and 1 point. Also, if you miss, you can land on a ledge and it's a wash. But if you don't land on the ledge and your beanbag hits the floor, it's minus 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
So me and Jeffrey are at 39 points, and Taylor was at like 37 or 33 points. He needed 7 points, and he was so convinced. He I don't know. He was doing this weird, stupid math. He was doing it out loud.
Me?
You were like he was adding and subtracting his points out loud as he was going, and I was thinking his math is off.
I was pretty
and I was
drunk
like,
at
I'm
that
not
point.
gonna say nothing. He needed 7 points, and he's at like 9 points, and he's like, I gotta subtract one. So he purposely throws one on the floor, and then he goes, no, I just got to get it on the ledge or something like that. And he throws it right on the ledge, and he's like, yeah, I win. And we're like, dude, you went over. Like,
fucking bastard.
You gotta
I love
go
that
back.
nobody was there to help me.
You gotta
guys
go back
all
to
fucking
22,
suck.
you idiot.
Some fucking friends you are. Oh, but it was good. It was a good time, man. I had a lot of fun.
I wound up winning. What happens is if you get 40, everyone behind you gets to go one more time.
Yeah.
So Jeffrey got 40, and I got to go one more time. I got 40, and then you have one more round where the highest score wins. Jeffrey should have won that because Jeffrey can sink 5s.
Yeah.
And he could not for the life of him sink.
He got the pressure, man.
He couldn't get any points at all, so he got
Pressure got to him.
He got 1 point. And I was like, oh, all I got to do is get 1-3, and I wound up getting like 7 points. So
Yeah, that was fun. Good fucking time, man.
God damn, that was fun. Yeah, and I bought a bunch of mustard there.
Yeah.
And we put it on our ribs.
How was that, by the way? How did it turn out?
It was really good. Shay and Natalie made ribs for Mother's Day, and Natalie made coleslaw, but she didn't put any mayo in it. It was like a vinegar based.
Ooh,
it was really good.
I could go with that.
I was just going to make a bunch of baked beans, but Shay texted me. He's like, can you make your macaroni? I was like, God damn it. Like, I only really like to make it about twice a year and in the winter.
Yeah, it's definitely a hearty.
It's a thick, it's a very heavy, thick, hot dish, and you gotta bake it and everything. And then you keep it in a crock pot just to keep it warm and stuff. So I was like, it's too heavy. It's too hot. But Shay wanted it, and I was like, yeah, he's doing the ribs. I'll make this stuff.
Do you do a mad baked bean, like a mean one? Like it's fucking
no, I just get canned baked beans, like the brown sugar baked beans, but then I I fry up bacon. I put that in there.
You know what I want to do? Believe it or not, like how some like Walmart especially surprises me sometimes because Walmart will come out with these prepackaged things sometimes that are just fucking incredible. Like they had this pizza for the longest time. It was on a focaccia bread, and it was this thick, hearty bread, and it was the best frozen pizza I had in a long time. This was many, many years ago, like 10, 15 years ago. Took it out. Must not have sold enough, whatever. And then they had this green salsa verde that was amazing. Took it away from us.
Green salsa is really
It is. But now they have in their deli section, in the cooler section, they've got baked beans. It's got big chunks of brisket in it.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. My only gripe about it is I think, in my opinion, baked beans could be a little less sweet. and I would love to come up with a recipe for a baked bean that's got all the elements of a baked bean in barbecue, but
Less sugar.
maybe more like a mustard type of barbecue. Like the white barbecue sauce or whatever they call it, the white Alabama's white sauce or something like that.
I think it's Alabama. I'm
More of
not
like
sure.
a mustard based baked bean. You and I should come up with the Cole. We could brainstorm and take it on tour.
Yeah.
Be pretty awesome.
No. I didn't go as fancy as I normally do. I didn't throw the ham and the broccoli in with my macaroni yesterday. So I switched the cheeses I used. I normally use mozzarella and provolone, marble jack and pepper jack, but this time I left the pepper jack out and I put in sharp cheddar. And I don't know. I think I might continue using that mix for a little while.
There's something we have to try. There is a guy on. I'm trying to remember sodium. Don't quote me on this. It's some sort of cheese preservative. Okay, and what it does is it makes cheese, no matter what kind of cheese it is. It could be the hardest, sharpest cheddar you have. But once you add this ingredient to it, you start to melt the cheese down. It turns into liquid gold, kind of like a processed cheese, And I've been wanting to try making a mac and cheese with this stuff with a really sharp cheddar, because a lot of times what'll happen is if you use a hard cheese for mac and cheese or whatever, it can kind of what do they call it when it breaks up and separates, and it gets kind of oily.
Okay, yeah.
Or I think that's what's called. It's when the cheese breaks or whatever.
It separates.
Yeah. But apparently, if you use this stuff, it just stays smooth. So,
Well,
we're gonna have to experiment cold in the kitchen this summer.
The reason I switched out, I used sharp cheddar instead of pepper jack. I'm like, well, I already throw a bunch of black pepper and a bunch of red pepper flakes in there.
Ooh, yeah.
So why would I, what does adding pepper jack do? I mean, just adds extra pepper flakes that I'm already gonna be adding.
Maybe a little more like the jalapeno element, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think you're right though. I will say this. I'll tell you what I get a hard on for, Cole. I know I've been talking a lot about
apparently boneless wings at fucking
bone-in
Buffalo Wild
wings. But there's just something about red jalapeno.
Okay.
When we went to the Buffalo Wild Wings and I ordered that appetizer.
Yeah, they had green and red jalapenos.
Oh shit, dude! I love red jalapenos. And when you go to Jimmy John's, you can ask for the Jimmy hot peppers, which are just red jalapenos.
Mm-hmm.
Love those things. Love them. Love them. Love them. One of my faves.
All right.
I'm pretty excited for this weekend, Cole.
What's going on this weekend?
So, well, two things. Well, no, just the one thing. Going to Nick Offerman down at Prairie Nights.
Okay. What day is that on?
That's Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And so Elijah texts me yesterday, and he's like, "Hey, what's the plan?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" We're going to Nick Offerman. He's like, yeah. But what about hotel? And I'm like, oh my God, Elijah, are you kidding me? You haven't booked a hotel? I thought he did. I thought he did when he booked the tickets.
God damn it. I bet he's going to get like.
Hold on. So, I text him and I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, well, do you want to stay in the camper or do you want to stay in a hotel room? And I said, a hotel room. And, I don't mind staying in, like, we've taken my parents' camper down there last year, or the year before last, and it was fine, but it sucked because the air conditioner leaked all over me.
Oh, cool.
I got soaked, and it was fucking awful.
Well, I bet you weren't hot.
Not at all. Everybody slept great except Tayler. I'm like, whatever, dude. So, I mean, the thing that sucks about the camper is you have to take it there. You have to set it up. You have to tear it down. You have to do all that shit. So I did not want to stay in the camper. And it's not like, have you been down there at the campsites?
No, not around Prairie Nights.
They're fine. I mean, it's just a drive up or pull through, plug it in. Nothing. There's no amenities out there. Nothing. It's a concrete slab. And while that would be nice if you had like a huge camper or something, staying there isn't the funnest in the camper. So I'm like, fuck.
So it's not really like camping.
Not even like a camper camping. No, it sucks. And so I was a little like disappointed and like, shit, we're gonna have to stay in the camper, aren't we? Which is nice because Well, I'll tell you later. But anyway, I'm like, he said, I said, are we taking your camper, Elijah's camper, or do you want me to ask my parents if we could take theirs? And Elijah's like, I just gorilla taped our camper, but your parents is nicer. I'm like, okay, I'll ask my parents. So I asked my mom yesterday and everything, and they're like, yeah, that's totally fine. I get a text message later that evening. I got a hotel room. I'm like, fuck yes, thank God.
That's good.
I think honestly, if it came down to it, I would have been totally fine with being the DD and just
coming back
and
to
just coming
Bismarck.
back rather than staying in the camper at that particular campsite. Like I said, I like camping. I like going out. I would have rather stay in a tent than put up a.
We did that right
fucking
after
camper.
we did that right after my 21st birthday, and right after Shay's 21st birthday was my mom's side of the family. We all went down to prairie nights and stuff, and then we would leave somewhat early and come back through Solon. There's a bar in Solon called Last Chance Saloon.
Okay.
And my aunt's uncle-in-law or something, he owns the bar, so we'd stop there and play darts and pool and have some beers. But they're like my pop would drive a bunch of people back, and then there'd be like one or two other sober people that would drive us all back. But yeah, we didn't make an overnight trip out of it. It was get down there, eat on the way. There was a restaurant on the way.
Cool.
And then come all the way back and get back home at like 2:30 in the morning.
Nice.
So
Well, hey, if you got a chauffeur, go for it, man.
yeah,
The chauffeur gopher, I like it.
yeah.
Or the gopher chauffeur, either way. But no, I'm really looking forward to Nick Offerman for a couple of reasons. Number one, I think a lot of people have this perception of him as this like super libertarian kind of guy, but he isn't. He's a pretty hard L, as I like to call him. So I'm excited to see what he's going to perform. Number one, for us conservative dum-dums up here, and second, I've never seen his stand-up. So I have no idea what to even expect. I have no idea.
I think I've seen a few clips of him doing stand-up on YouTube.
Yeah, I want to go into this bareback, Cole. I don't want to know anything about it. I'm just excited to check it out. Go see a show that I'm excited about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I've been to shows recently and they're like fun and everything, but they're not usually my cup of tea. I think
like Bert Kreischer.
Well, I mean, that was a last minute thing. I was just Gabe's like stand-in, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited.
Watched a Netflix show last night called The Mother.
The Mother.
And it stars Jennifer Lopez. So like
A comedy?
no, not at all.
Okay.
It's like an action film. And
I wonder if that's one my dad was telling me about. He was asking if I had seen it or something, but anyway.
But yeah, it's an action film. It was actually a very good action film. I didn't think it'd be that good.
Nice.
I'm like, I don't know, Jennifer Lopez is an action star,
She was in Anaconda.
That don't count. Everyone else did all the cool shit.
It's been so long since I've seen that. I have no idea.
What was the name of Angelina Jolie's dad? He's in that
Wait,
too.
did you say Angelina Jolie or J-Lo? I hate that guy. But I know his name. Voight. John Voight.
John Voight. He was in that. Yeah, that was a really stupid movie. This is much better than Anaconda. You should watch The Mother.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
All right. I don't know. I really enjoyed it. But I don't want to explain it at all.
Go into it blind. I like it. I like your style, Cole. Like not watching previews and shit. I will say this. I know you're probably against this, but I think I can convince you of it. I want to see the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie with you.
Okay.
Just because we've been playing and
is it animated or what?
Yeah, so it's animated a lot like the style of Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, okay.
That style. It looks so cool, and the voiceover. It's almost like every time the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have done their thing, it's always been like 20-somethings, it seems like. But in this, they are actually voiced by kids.
Okay.
So they're a lot younger. So I'm kind of excited to see what they do with that.
I will watch it with you when it's on something that we are streaming. I will not go to the theater.
Then I might go without you, Cole.
That's fine.
It looks so fun. It looks so good. So I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah. Tell them about how Elijah invited you over to watch Air.
I don't know if we. That's a HIPAA violation. No, he texts me and he says, "Hey, Air is on Prime." I said, "Sweet." I said, "You want to watch it?" This was on Friday morning. I said, "Sweet, you want to watch it?" And I didn't get a response. I'm like, "My place or your place?" No response. And I'm thinking, whatever, dude. Fuck you then. But no, then I come to find out. Well, he texts me later. He's like, "Yep, can't. I'm sick. I got the Rona." I'm like, "Oh, you fucker! You were super sick, and you were gonna get together with me, you fucking guy." But I am glad he is feeling better, and that we did not get together.
Yeah.
So good for him for shoving that thing up his face and testing his germs out.
I had a kid that works for me say he had it on Tuesday. Tuesday was supposed to be my day off. I do not believe he actually had it, and I wound up fucking going to work on my day off anyway. So
fuck that kid.
Yeah,
but hey,
I hope he gets hepatitis.
I thought you were gonna say actual. Well, I mean, if he got anything, really, he's not coming to work. So maybe you don't want him to get that.
I wouldn't mind.
Too funny. Anything else?
No.
Might be a short one this week.
Yeah, I think it's a short one.
That's cool.
I spent a lot more time at work this week and not doing things that I wanted to do
because of that son of a bitch.
Well, just in general, and I don't know. Nothing that exciting happened to me this week. The most exciting thing that I did this week was go and play bubble hockey
at Buffalo Wild Wings.
And
yes,
asshole.
Yeah, and those were good times. I had fun. So for Comic Can Coozie, I'm Tayler.
I'm Cole,
and I hope you guys had a happy Mother's Day. I sure did.